some stocks that you are looking at based on your wide experience and the understanding of the markets, logistically speaking, where do you think is value still to be had, and what are the stocks that you would like to add to your portfolio at this juncture for the long term?
Yeah, I think Shailendra, we like two companies. One is from the railway infra theme. We like RVNL. Our sense is that the company enjoys a very strong order book of almost 50,000 crores plus. And I think if you look at the kind of performance the company has delivered in the last financial year, they generated a revenue of a little over 20,000 crores, a profit after tax of 1,400 crores. The first quarter has also been equally good. And I think looking at the management commentary plus the L1 orders, which are already likely to be fructified into actual confirmed orders. Our sense is that the coming year could see a profit of almost 1650 to 1700 crores. And I think the risk reward looks pretty decent. I think the company made an OFS recently, but I think the stock now looks pretty stabilized at around 120, 124 odd levels. Our sense is that this could be a good portfolio pick for a 12 to 15-month time frame, wherein we look at a price target of around 155 to 160. The other stock which is already in the limelight is Bharat Electronics. We feel that Bharat Electronics is one of those shares shell where the stock is comparatively undervalued as compared to the other defense companies. The stock trades at around 130, 33, and I think not only have they contributed in a meaningful way for Chandrayaan 3, I think the order book of almost 45 to 50,000 crores, a debt-free balance sheet, and a very good scalable model makes us believe that this is one stock where one must definitely have it in their portfolio, because defense is a very long multi-year theme. We believe the next 2 to 3 years would be extremely strong for BL. And our sense is that around a price target of 170, 175 is very much possible. So I think in this kind of market, when valuations have gone up, the markets are going to open on a gap up note. I think these are two companies where the risk reward is still in the favor of investors, and these should definitely be added in your portfolio.
Right. And here is Avinash's deep experience coming to the fore. Remember, he's chosen two very high beta counters in the price zone that traders and investors really prefer, sub 150. 2 points I want to mention: both RVNL and BEL, specifically BEL, are at record levels. So due caution is to be exhibited while purchasing this, should you wish to. In your portfolios. Of course, follow the SIP method, that buy into small chunks, not one quantity that you wish to add, so that you can average prices if the stock goes lower. And yes, BEL has been a relative underperformer in the defense space. If you look at the way how Masdog, Garden Reach, Cochin Shipyard have surged, BEL has been a quiet achiever, still at a record high. And that's the reason, perhaps, what Avinash feels that you'll see a sustained uptick based on the performance. A couple of numbers here. Trailing 12-month revenue for BEL was 18,120 crores. Trailing 12-month earnings were 3,150 crores. It's a debt-free government PSU in the defense space. Cash on the balance sheet is about 8,100 crores, and it's available at a PE of 31. That's what is BEL. A couple of points, Avinash, on RVNL. Do you think that the government's stake and the fact that it has to raise funds periodically to meet its expenses, the OFS or the QIP from the government side, if it happens on government PSUs, could be a dampener for RVNL in the short term?
Yeah, I think Shell in the short term it could be a dampener, but in case of RVNL already an OFS has got completed. So I think now scope for any further kind of negative surprise, specifically on the OFS side, remains rather limited. And I think the best part is railway infra theme is gaining very strong traction. The government and especially the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, has clearly specified that railway safety, railway infrastructure is going to be a key focus area for the next 3 to 5 years. So I think in that perspective, RVNL is on a very strong note. Most importantly, it's got orders more than 50,000 crores, which gives us the feeling that next 2 years, at least the revenue visibility is assured. They've been operating at decent margins. So I think the OFS factor may not play out immediately. As of now, I think it looks to be pretty well positioned, over the next, say, couple of years.
Yes. And it is this chart that signifies what probably Avinash is wanting to say. Over the last 3 months, the stock is consolidating in this 115 to 130 band. And while this is a record high for the stock, but the real pump move is yet to come. Again, the same set of cautions that you should see. Don't buy in one lot, buy in chunks, buy over a period of time, so that you average the price should it fall. A PE of just 18 on RVNL, 12-month earnings are about 1466 crores, and the top line that I see is somewhere like 21,200 crores. So these are the two stocks that Avinash hopes to add in his portfolio: BEL and RVNL. These are two government PSUs doing already fantastically well on the markets.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.